Hi, this is Joey Marcelo, and welcome to the Sunday International Business Presentation. You're in front of a wonderful opportunity, and I assure you, after this program, you'll be amazed na napakalaki po pala talaga ng opportunity in this industry called wellness. Before I start, let me just have some requests. Una po sa lahat, just keep an open mind. I'm not saying that this opportunity is for you. Actually, may kasabihan po tayong opportunities never lost. It simply goes to those who are ready. The question is, ready na po ba kayo? So just keep an open mind. You'll never know, baka ito na po talaga yung hinahanap nating opportunity. My second request is that if you have some questions, pakisulat lang po sa isang maliit na papel. And later on, right after the presentation, you can ask or call the person who gave you this videotape. And of course, my last request is just keep a beautiful smile while watching this presentation. I assure you, the worst thing that can happen to you after this presentation is learn the value of nutrition and at the same time, learn the value of setting up your own home-based business. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the program. Now to start with, let me just present to you a concept na natutunan po namin several years ago. In fact, many people nowadays are really asking, how will I really know if a network marketing or a distribution company is really here for the long term? Ibig sabihin po na pag sumali kayo, siguradong tatagal na pwede mo nang ipamana sa mga anak mo. Let me present to you the concept of the four-legged horse. Ito pong konseptong ito ay natutunan namin sa isang international network marketer who have already earned millions of dollars because of this industry. And this is the concept of the four-legged horse. According to that guru in network marketing, a company, just like a horse, kailangan po niya ng 4 legs bago po yang makatakbo ng maayos. If a horse ay tatakbo at mapuputo ng isa niyang paa, I assure you, ito po ay babagal and eventually madadapa. Lalo na po, siguro, kung yung kabayo ay putol na ang 2 paa. And just like a horse, a company po should also have 4 legs. Ang kumpanya po, pag naputol po ang isa sa 4 niyang paa, hindi man ngayon, but I do believe that someday, it will also fold up just like the horse na naputulan ng isang paa. Now, what are the 4 legs of a company? Number 1 is the company itself. Whenever presented with an opportunity, the first thing that you need to ask yourself is, sino ba ang mga nagpapatakbo ng kumpanya? Are they entrepreneurs? Or are they network marketers? Or a combination of both? Importante pong malaman natin yan. Hindi po, porket tayo po ay magaling na network marketer, we can already run a network marketing business. And on the other way around, even though that we're a great entrepreneur, it doesn't mean that we can run our own network marketing company. There should be a balance between entrepreneurship and being a network marketer. The second leg of a company is the product. Napaka-importante po that the company should have a wonderful product that is in front of a major trend. Hindi po porkit may produkto ang isang kumpanya ay tatagal na po ito. Kasi ang question is, will people buy the product of that company even though there's no business opportunity? Or is there a compelling reason why people will buy a product? Hindi po kasi pwede na naglagay lang ng produkto just because there's a business involved. And of course, the third leg of a company is the compensation plan. Meaning, if I'll join a network marketing or distribution business, is there an opportunity for me to earn or meaning change my life for the better by earning in the opportunity presented by the company? Kailangan din po may opportunity ang mga magiging distributor na kumita galing po sa compensation plan ng kumpanya. But of course, I have to warn you, hindi ibig sabihin na kung maganda ang kitaan sa isang kumpanya ay tatagal na ito. Because nowadays, if a company is not careful with their compensation plan, there comes a point wherein nakaka-experience po sila ng overpayment. Meaning, pag nagpasok ng let's say 10,000 ng isang distributor, more than 20, 30, or even 50,000 ang kailangang bayaran ng kumpanya. Hindi po na-experience yan at start. But eventually, if there's an error in the design of the compensation plan, there will come a point na mag-overpay yung kumpanya. And of course, the last leg of the company is the system. Nowadays, having a good product, good compensation plan, and a good company background does not assure you na tatagal po ang isang kumpanya. Importante po ngayon ang sistema. Meaning how distributors transact business with the company, how the company deliver its product, how the company disburses the commission of the distributors, and can the company operate internationally? Yan po ang mga katanungan. Just to assure you that a company really has the system to make the company last long in the business. So those are the four-legged horse, and it will be the foundation of the business presentation of Sante International. The company, the product, the compensation plan, and the system. Let me present to you the company, the people behind Sante International. Of course, let me introduce to you the CEO of the company, yours truly, Mr. Jesus Joey Marcelo. And of course, let me introduce to you also my partners in the business. First is Mr. Ronnie Piñon, who is the head of our operation or our COO. Of course, we have Mr. Erickson Maranan, who heads our finance or our CFO. And of course, one of the most important person in the team is Miss Minerva Carag, because she is the one entrusted to head the product development of Sante International. Sante International was founded last November of 2008 with more than 50 years of combined direct selling and network marketing experience. And we are also backed up by an international organization. Our head office currently is in Juan San Miguel, and we will be transferring soon to a bigger and newer office at the Robinsons Galleria Corporate Center. Now, let me discuss to you the vision and mission of Sante International. The vision of Sante International is we see Sante as an unmatched global provider of premier wellness products and services. And to do this, let me present to you our mission. The mission of Sante International is to build and maintain our leadership in the wellness industry. And to do this, we will do the following. Number one, we will ensure the continuing growth of our people and organization through an aggressive program of professional and organizational development. Number two, build and maintain the highest level of competence and excellence in developing wellness products and services. And number three, we will justly compensate and reward outstanding performance in all aspects of our operations, especially in customer service. Truly mga kapatid, with this, I assure you that you're in front of a wonderful company that will really stay not only for now, but will be handed out through the next generation. Welcome to Sante International, and these are the people behind the company. Now, let's talk about the second leg of a company. Let's proceed with the products of Sante International. But before I do that, let us have some health talk. Let me just give you a glimpse. What are the major causes of death and mortality in the Philippines? Ano po ba talaga ang pumapatay sa isang Pilipino? Nowadays, I do believe, and based on statistics, that most deaths are caused not by old age, but by diseases. Do you still remember of someone na kakilala nyo na namatay dahil sa sobrang tanda? Or marami sa kanila namamatay because of diseases? Do you know that on the average, a Filipino life expectancy for males is 67 years old? At sa mga kababaihan naman po, ay 73 years old. Bakit kaya pabata ng pabata ang namamatay sa ating mga Pilipino? And the next question is, bakit kaya mas mahaba ang buhay ng mga kababaihan kaysa kalalakihan? Well, I've talked to several people, and maybe these are the top 3 reasons. Number 1, women are very emotional. And in times of problems and heartaches, ang mga kababaihan daw po, kayang ilabas yan by crying. Na ilalabas po nila ang sama ng kanilang mga loob. Pero minsan po, kaming mga kalalakihan, hirap na hirap po kaming ilabas yan or i-express yung feeling namin. Number 2, according to some doctors, women daw have menstruation. Ibig sabihin yung ibang dumi at toxin sa katawan nila, kayang ilabas on a monthly basis through their monthly period. And number 3, I don't know if you will agree, sabi po ng ibang kalalakihan, kaya raw po maagang namamatay ang mga lalaki ay dahil po konsumido raw sa mga babae. Hindi po. Biro lang yung number 3. But let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, these are facts that by far, 67 years old ang mga kalalakihan, 73 years old ang average na buhay ng kababaihan. And now, let me discuss to you what are the major causes of death in the country. May nakuha po kaming data from 1999 up to present. At ito na po yun. The number 1 cause of death as of the moment is still heart disease. Number 2 is disease of the vascular system. Number 3 is malignant neoplasm, tumor or cancer. Number 4 is pneumonia. And number 5 is tuberculosis. This is according to the Philippine Health Statistics. Now the question is this. Why is it that through the years, okay, since 1999, yung top 5 major causes of death ay hindi po nagbabago? Heart disease, laging yan ang number 1. The question is, what are the major culprits? Sino ba talagang may kasalanan? Let's identify some major causes, some major culprits that are the reasons on why the top 5 causes of death, even until now, yung pa rin po. Number 1 is air pollution. We don't have a choice, mga kapatid. Araw-araw yung nilalanghap nating hangin, hindi natin sigurado kung malinis pa. Sa itim ng usok ng mga sasakyan, sa mga polusyon na ibinubuga ng mga factories dito po sa Pilipinas, hindi natin sigurado kung yung hangin na nilalanghap natin ay malinis. Number 2, of course, is water pollution. Hindi na rin natin sigurado kung ang tubig na iniinom natin ay talaga bang malinis or hindi. Dati po, nung kapanahonan ng mga parents natin, ng mga lola natin, ang tubig iniinom lang galing gripo. Pero ngayon po, hindi na tayo makainom ng tubig sa gripo. Bakit po kaya? Simple lang. Because we believe that it's not safe anymore to drink water from the faucet because of water pollution. And we don't have a choice. Next, of course, is the food that we eat. Yung nutritional support na kailangan natin na hindi natin nakukuha sa mga pagkain kinakain natin. Napakarami na po ng fast foods nowadays. And we don't have a choice. Because of our very, very busy schedule, halos hindi tayo makapagluto ng pagkain at lahat ay binibili na lang natin sa labas. And even those people na nakakapagluto pa sa bahay at nakakapamalengke, ang tanong is, sigurado ba tayo that the vegetable that we are taking ay walang mga chemicals? Because another reason on why dumadami po ang taong nagkakaroon ng sakit sa puso, cancer, and other major cause of death is because of the chemicals that are being sprayed in our vegetables. Hindi na po natin talaga sigurado kung ano ba ang ginamit o ano bang pamamaraan para ang ating mga halaman, ating mga gulay ay palakihin at patubuin ng ating mga kababayan. Now, of course, another reason on why the top 5 major cause of death is still inexistent for so many years now is because of an unhealthy lifestyle. Marami po sa atin ang naninigarilyo. Marami ang umiinom. Marami ang may iba-ibang bisyo. Alam naman po natin na ito po ay nakakadagdag o nakaka-contribute sa ating pong mga diseases at mga sakit. Isama na rin po natin dyan yung tinatawag na too much drinking of alcohol. Isama na rin natin yung nightlife. Now the question is this, porkit ba hindi tayo gumigimik sa gabi, hindi tayo nag-enjoy, wala tayong nightlife, ay hindi na tayo apektado nitong sistemang ito? Papaalala ko lang po sa ating mga tagapakinig, to all our listeners, that people nowadays who are working in call center, hindi po makakaligtas dito. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are the reason on why tayo po ay nagkakasakit. On why the top 5 cause of death is really evident in our society, maybe not only now, but in the future generation. So we don't have a choice. We're faced with this fact. And the next question is, what can we do to at least supplement these deficiencies para maiwasan po natin ang mga sakit? We found out that there's a solution. There's a way on how to supplement ourselves with nutrition that hindi po natin nakukuha sa mga pagkain kinakain natin. We've been studying food supplements for several years now. And in fact, ang dami na po naming tinignang produkto with a hope that someday we can find a product so powerful that it can really counter nutritional problems of people, especially here in the Philippines. And we came into something that's so powerful na kahit kami po mismo ay hindi kami maniwala eh. We came across a doctor named Dr. Hagiwara. Okay? Hindi po namin siya na-meet in person, but we researched all over the internet for someone in authority when it comes to a powerful food supplement. Na-meet po namin sa internet si Dr. Yoshihide Hagiwara. He is a doctor, a scientist, an inventor, a pharmacology, and an entrepreneur. Nag-aral po siya ng more than 150 vegetables and herbs, and he found out that there's a herb or a grass named barley. Nung pinag-aralan po niya yon, ang napatunayan niya lang is that barley is the only vegetation on earth that can supply nutritional support from birth up to old age. That's how powerful barley is. And it's so exciting because nung tinitingnan namin yung barley, it's considered as a total complete food. In fact, barley is considered as a product recognized by science as the most nutritious of all plant foods, containing a broad spectrum of essential amino acid, vitamins, minerals, enzymes. Meron pa po itong chlorophyll, phytonutrients, and phytochemicals that our bodies require for the proper functioning of organs and the immune system. Scientific fact shows that barley really has lots of micronutrients. In fact, it has 17 minerals, 16 vitamins, 20 enzymes, and 18 amino acids. And it's very exciting considering na itong gulay na ito, itong vegetable na to, ay present na during the early times pa. Pero how come ngayon lang natin nakita ang power ng barley? Based on study, makikita po natin that barley is, number 1, 11 times calcium and 30 times the vitamin B1 than cow's milk. 5 times the iron, 6 times carotene, and 3 times vitamin C than spinach. Barley is also 2 times the beta-carotene of carrots, 7 times the vitamin C of orange. It's 4 times the vitamin B1 than whole wheat flour, and 80 milligrams of vitamin B12 per 100 grams. And this is according to the Resource Research Association Office of Science and Technology, Japan Food Analysis Center. Let me discuss to you yet another important term in nutrition na medyo nadidinig po natin araw-araw, especially whenever we talk about food supplement. And this is the word antioxidant. And do you know that antioxidant is being measured based on its ORAC value, or oxygen radical absorbance capacity? To discuss this to you further, let me just give you the top 2 vegetable and the top 2 fruit when it comes to antioxidant value or ORAC values. Ano kaya ang tingin yung number 1 when it comes to fruits? Based on statistics, the number 1 is prunes with a 5,770 ORAC value. Number 2 is raisins with 2,830. And when it comes to vegetable, number 1 is kale. And kale is a variant of repolyo with a 1,770 ORAC value. Ang pangalawa po dyan ay spinach with a 1,260 ORAC value. Sinama ko na rin po yung isang fruit na alam nating napaka-powerful in terms of antioxidant. But based on study, it has 739 ORAC value. We were surprised when we found out that barley alone, meron po itong 25,500 ORAC value per 100 grams. And this is by far, ladies and gentlemen, one, if not the most powerful antioxidant known to man. No other food can give us this antioxidant protection. Napaka-powerful po talaga ng barley. Yung kailangan ng ating katawan na nami-miss out natin sa pang-araw-araw nating kinakain ay makukuha pa natin sa barley. Ladies and gentlemen, this is really very exciting because ito pong barley, sabi nga po ng isa kong kaibigan, this is a gift from nature. One of the most important point that I would like to present to you about barley is that there is already a claim coming from the US FDA. Meron pong isang circulation na nilabas several years back na according to FDA or the US Food and Drug Administration that today the Food and Drug or the FDA announced that it has finalized a rule that allows foods containing barley to claim that they can reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. Mga kapatid, napaka-importante po nito para sa atin. Considering that the number 1 cause of death in the Philippines is still heart disease. And by far, sinabi na po ng FDA yan, we can already claim that barley can really reduce the risk and even eliminate heart disease. Importante pong malaman natin yan dahil po napakarami nating kamag-anak at kaibigan na mayroong risk na magkaroon ng sakit sa puso. Mga kapatid, barley po is a solution. Nandito na po, brought to you by Sante International. Now, let me discuss to you the products of Sante.